I know you can find atole flavored cornstarch at your local store, and believe me, that's how I had it growing up. But today I want to show you how to make the most comforting, creamiest atole de nuez completely from scratch. The process is so easy and the flavor does not even compare. I'm gonna get started with the nuts, and I'm using 2 cups of whole pecan halves. Before we do anything, I do want to roast them because that's going to release those natural oils and deepen the flavors. While I'm at it, I'm also gonna add a stick of canela. Now place them in the oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes, or leave them in there until they become fragrant. Just remember, you don't want to burn them. Guess what? I have some ready. Come on. Now medium chop half of the pecans, which is 1 cup. If you've ever had nuts, you know they taste much better when toasted. So it's really gonna make this atole extremely flavorful. I'm gonna set them aside momentarily. We're not using them just yet. Over medium heat, bring 3 cups of water to a gentle simmer. And also add that cinnamon stick. Let's cover that up and grab a blender. Add the remainder cup of pecans into the blender. Pour in 12 ounces of evaporated milk, 4½ cups of whole milk, do a teaspoon of vanilla extract, the sweetener of your choice. Typically you can use piloncillo, and if you are using that, you'd have to add it in with the water. That way it has time to dissolve. Do brown sugar to taste. I'm gonna be doing a brown sugar alternative. 6 tablespoons of cornstarch, and the amount really depends. If you want it really thick, you might need to add a little bit more, and if you want it looser, you'd have to add less. Since I cannot have cornstarch, this is what I like to use as an alternative to it, which is xantham gum. It is a thickening agent and stabilizer. It is a lot stronger, so I only use 1 tablespoon. You are gonna notice that as soon as you blend it in, it's gonna start to thicken it really fast, but you're fine. Just follow the process as you would for a regular atole, and it should be good to go. We are sticking to cornstarch this time, but this is definitely an option you can consider. Finally, add in half a teaspoon of kosher salt and blend until this is completely smooth. This is looking great. I can actually hear it. Oh yes. I'm gonna lower that to medium-low so we stay at a gentle simmer the whole time. And just pour in that blended mix. With a spatula, we're gonna stir around continuously and allow this to reach a low simmer again. We're up to temperature. I can see the steam. Continue stirring until it thickens up. It's gonna take about 10 minutes. Don't walk away because that milk is gonna burn at the bottom. This looks gorgeous, nice and thick, and all of that cornstarch flavor has cooked off. Perfect. And turn off the heat. Add in those chopped nuts. Mix it in.
You were about to break the pot.
I just lightly touched it. And look, I just have to show off that consistency. Look at that. Ooh, 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 look at that. It's so beautiful.
All right, let's have atole.
Yes, Nelson is gonna have the one with cornstarch. We just made it. And I have some with xantham gum because obviously I cannot have cornstarch. But here,
I'm so sorry.
cheers, Nelson, come on. Oh, this is so good. I love everything about it. The toastiness from the nuts. I cannot express to you how important the salt is because it opens up the flavors. It almost tastes like butter pecan ice cream.
Yes.
You knew it,
Exactly
huh?
like that.
Yep. This is so good right here. Xantham gum.
Wow.
Xantham gum does a wonderful job. I have to say, it does change the texture like a slightly bit. It's more like an oatmeal atole kind of texture.
That won't affect the flavor anyway, so you're good.
Not at all. I mean, I am enjoying this cup right here. I was so happy.
This little cup just comes out on special occasions.
Oh, how dare you! Ya nos expusiste. He's already exposed us.
And it's got the artisan's name on the bottom of it.
We're so glad you got to see this recipe. Until the next one.